All right, and I am here. Sorry for the wait. I forgot to grab my water to the 0 viewers right now. Oh, 1 viewer. Okay. All right, so last time, let me see. I just got Streamlabs. Well, I actually got Streamlabs a while ago. I just hadn't used it yet. So, how do I? That button? That's the one. There we go. Okay. Give it a second, and there we go. And my face is not there. Why is my face not in the... There's a box there, but my face is... Anyway. Lower the volume a little bit. Oh, I forgot to turn on the volume. Whoops, hold on. To the park. Let's see how loud that is. All right. And it looks like it's a decent amount quieter than my setup, so we should be good. Let's see. So yes, this is I decided to do a little bit of an experiment today, where I turned the park on and just left it alone to see if it would sort of even itself out, and start making money again, or at least reach like a base level for how much I wanted to get. And it didn't. It didn't. It's just been constant loss. I am going to load up the, do you want to save the currency? Absolutely not. 70,000 in debt? No, thank you. Open that up. All right. There we go. So, I came up with a couple ideas for how to fix this mess. One, I got this suggestion on Reddit the other day, because I posted my plight. Our current guest happiness and our current park rating are both very high, so we can raise rates on all of our stuff, raise prices to hopefully get some more commission income. Because I think concessions. Concessions are our single biggest moneymaker, unless we start selling stuff or receive a very large private donation, which we usually only get when an animal gets born, which is technically happening a decent amount. But yeah, also once we have, if we do end up getting better and we get to like maybe, I don't know, 10,000, I am going to be doing a African warthog exhibit, moderately large one, and just letting those breed out of control. I'll have some money to spend out of that, hopefully, because they breed like crazy. So yeah, it's nice having green down here. Having money in the bank. That's always nice. I'm just gonna start by going over and checking a couple of these exhibits and selling the older animals till we're at a sort of a solid baseline number. Let's see. No, these are all good. Looks like we're down to 4 zebras, no Thompson's gazelle, or whatever it was called. We have 4 lions, 2 males, 2 females. That's good. A lot of orangutans. Sell one of those, get that out of the way. No more pandas. Pandas are gone. Wild dogs. Only 4 of those. Red kangaroos, we got 2. Mexican gray wolves. Regular gray wolves, 4 and 4. Good numbers all around for those. Beluga whale, their tank I noticed was constantly dirty, and I think it might have to do with the size of it. I do think that tank is think all these tanks are a little large. I might try moving the mermaids all over to like this long corner tank, and then having this moving the great white shark to this tank and deleting that. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens, and maybe moving the dolphins to the beluga tank or the other way around, because I believe they both like kelp, so they would probably mix well. Hopefully. What else did I want to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to check over here. I think we are all set, and it's time to start raising prices, because I need money, and guests have money. So we'll see what we can do about getting something out of them. Current price is 24. Increasing it to $27.50. I think we're going to raise the price on all the restaurants by $2. So instead of 12, this is now 14. We'll do all the restaurants first. Instead of 10, that is 12. Wow, that made me $200,000, $5,000 a month. Yeah, I think that this alone should hopefully. I know it's not going to, but I like to dream. Hopefully these rates are okay, and not just gonna suddenly turn everybody off to the idea of going to my theme park. Oh, don't want to do that. Now let's do attractions. We'll increase all of those by $1. Not that. Make sure all of these are set to the free item, so that we don't get any expenses through those. What else do we have for attractions? I don't think we ever got the petting zoo. Oh, that one charges. Yeah, $3.50 should be fine. And something I noticed when I was just sort of snooping around was apparently the boat rental shack, you can't make money off that. That is a constant loss. Even though it's a boat rental shack, there's no price for it. Let me see. I think we have a list of all of our stalls here. And if we go down to the bottom, I don't think the boat shack actually appears. What's it just called? Boat rental shack? All right, if we sort by building name. All right, so apparently that does not sort by. That's weird. Okay, so swim shack, swim with dolphins. Yep, nope, doesn't appear here, so it's just a constant loss. We're just going to get rid of that. Let's see. Was that the last of the restaurants? Was that the last of the attractions? I will count these two as attractions, so raise those to $7. And everything else, all of these like stalls and stuff, I'm just going to increase by $1 each, along with gifts areas and stuff. Just do the drink stall by 50 cents. And we're going to see if this is enough, not to save the zoo completely, but at least soften the blow a little bit. Hopefully we don't just see, I have 2 bath. I'm going to just increase these machines by like 50 cents each. They're not big money makers, so I don't really care too much about those. And we have a family restroom and a regular restroom right next to each other. I'm going to get rid of the regular restroom. Keep the family one. can't charge for the swing sets, unfortunately. They're only 15 bucks. 30 bucks a month is not a lot for what we're having issues with. Let's see. The next one is going to be these stalls here. Elephant ride, I think I already raised the rate on that. I did not raise these rates, though. And that may... Oh, no, forgot about one of the first ones I built. Wow, these trash cans are not in great shape. All right, beyond that... Yep, I definitely raised that price. I did not raise these, though. Again, they're making 60 bucks a month. They're really not important, but anything, I guess anything helps. What next? Let's see. So we raised prices on everything. Merging some of these tanks. I want to see if the lion's mane and the sperm whale will work together. Will you? No, you don't like each other. Oh, that environment does not suit you at all. Okay. And I also do want to take a look at how much money they're bringing in, because if you click on them and then go to the donations page, there's a popularity rating, and the great white shark is literally like the least popular thing ever. It has never brought money in. So I think I might get rid of the shark. I don't know exactly how these are calculated, but... And also, these guys have a very similar environment. So if I take the beluga whale, do you guys hate each other? Incompatible animals making the bottlenose dolphin unhappy. Crud. I may be selling the beluga whales. What might work together? Manta rays? Oh, they like manta rays. Does the manta ray like... Yes, it does. Why did the manta ray frown? Does not like the sunken ship. The large amount of foliage in exhibit will make it unhappy. Would be happier with more rocks. There are not enough shelters. Alright, that might be it, just because of the lack of shelters. Well, that's good. Then I can get rid of this exhibit and all expenses involved with that. Oh, I also got rid of paths by accident. That's fine, though. I'll just replace it with some dirt. Alright, so that's one that's out of the way. There's also this long path here where people just spend a long time walking and not, like, seeing or interacting with anything, so I'm just gonna get rid of this and force them to go buy these 2 concession stands if they want to actually, or sets of concession areas if they want to actually interact with anything. That's good. It's a good start. Let's see what these animals bring in for donations. 53 bucks. Not a lot. $11. $500. 260 bucks. 300 bucks. And the shark brought in $0 in donations. So I might... How much are donations? How much do we get? It looks like we get between 5 and 10,000 a month in private donations. So if we can expand that a bit. Before we do that, though, I want to also move the cage entrance to here and here. And this marine specialist does the mermaids and the sperm whale. Good. You are going to do the mermaids, and yeah, no, we'll just have to do those two. Beluga whales. I might start selling. I might just sell the beluga whales, to be honest. I don't know if they're worth keeping. Concessions were up last month, but I think we might still be in that month, so. Might still be in last month. I guess we'll see what happens. We may be firing for some staff. How many? See, maintenance workers, we don't really pay them that much. Tour guides. Yeah, what happens if we... 500 a month? We don't really need tour guides. I mean, I think they're useful for spreading people around the park, but I don't really know. Or maybe soliciting donations. I don't know how they work, so that might be something to research at some point. There we go, we're in the positive. We're still 15,000 low, but not too bad so far. How many guests do we have? 1,300. I think my general rule is going to be one maintenance worker per 100 guests, so we can get rid of a couple of those. Like I said, those really don't cost that much, so I don't know if it's nickel and diming myself to do it that way or not. You are the tank 52 and 53. Okay, so you handle these two sets of animals. We're going to put the entrances and exits to their tanks right next to each other so you don't have to walk far at all. Who takes care of the dolphins? I have a feeling it's this lady. Great white shark and orcas. So who takes care of the dolphins? Do we have another one who just does dolphins? So we have this one doing these two tanks. This one doing these two tanks. Who is the... It's going to be this lady. Right here. What do you do for work, lady? What's your job? You are just that tank. Well, not anymore, you don't. You're fired. You're fired. And you get to do that tank now. And we'll just reset these so that they're all much, much closer to each other. That's a little better. So you get 3 tanks. This person gets 2 tanks. This person gets 2 tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that sounds like a good division of everything. If I end up deciding to get rid of the great white shark, which if I do will likely be soon, I will probably fire another staff member and then just assign the same person to these ones. Once we hit 20,000, then I think I'll make the pig cage. Oh, look at that, we hit 20,000. What is our attendance numbers like? Our rating immediately dropped, but I think that's because we raised prices on everything. I don't think we've received any new awards recently, which kind of stinks because we really need an award right now. Looks like everything is making money except for that drink stand. And the ring toss. This tiny crushed ice stall is not making money. Hello, ZT Freak. The swim with dolphins is... The aquatic gift shop is... I don't know, these averages aren't that bad compared to our actual losses. Which, we seem to be on the upswing. Well, we only lost like 400 bucks last month, so if we can keep this up at least. I think I have still been able to... Yeah, guests seems to be steady at 1,300. Anything else? Anything else? No, I think all we're going to be able to do is just sell animals, maybe. Close some of these tanks. It does look like people are spreading out again. A little bit, at least. Some people are going over here. So, that's a positive turn. Zoo upkeep costs, employee wages. Zoo marketing. I am going to keep the marketing campaigns going so we can get guests in. I don't know if marketing gets more guests than... like enough guests that it's profitable on its own. I mean, yeah, we do get a decent amount of admissions per month. I think I might leave that alone. Yeah, I will leave that alone. Decent number of people are leaving, though. But I think we have... Yeah, guest happiness is down to 70 with 99 angry people. What are you angry about? Oh, upset animals. Yeah, I guess... I mean, I guess that's kind of normal to be upset about animals being in poor conditions, but... I don't know. Right now it's mostly just a waiting game. Seeing where the money goes. I think our... What's our biggest expense? Is that staff? Yeah, it's employees. So, should I start laying people off? Guest happiness is down even more. I might get rid of the lion's mane jellies. Just so that this, my marine specialist can focus on the beluga whales and these guys. Let me see. 466, 368, 285. Oh wow, so you guys get a lot of donations, and they're very popular too. Oh, why are the mermaids not happy? Oh, their health is in the tank. That would do it. Where's the marine specialist for these guys? Oh, she's down there. Okay, good. But I think because they're sick, they're not able to, like, actually get out. It's like a debate. What to do next? Like, it looks like we might make a profit this month. Concessions look like they're set to beat May and June. Admissions are up. Private donations are at their lowest, but that might change. That tank got dark real fast. Where are you going? Going to the Orca tank. Okay, I'll just leave him alone. So I've merged what tanks I can, I think. You know, the Dolphins. I'm almost certain the Orcas and the Dolphins won't get along. The Great White Shark definitely won't get along with any of them. So I may end up needing to sell the Lion's Mane jellies. Mermaid 1 has been taken away due to poor treatment. Oh, uh-oh. We're getting to that point. I'm gonna get rid of the merging tanks and get my little notebook off my shelf. We'll see what's going to happen. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I could probably just sell all of the marine animals and just leave it at that. But yeah. How much do the marine workers cost? 800, so same as the regular guys, and the scientists aren't that much more expensive. Dinosaur recovery team's very expensive, but yeah. Alright, guest happiness went up a little bit. It was at 60 before, now it's at 67. It may be time for me to sell the Lion's Mane jellies. Yeah, I want to get rid of those. And then we'll clean out their tank. I am apparently making a profit now. It looks like, but I don't know if I'll be able to maintain it. Yeah, we made $3,000 last month. That's good. It's all about keeping it up. I didn't mean for that to come out the way it came out, but it came out that way. So I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Let's get some animals back. Hopefully we can draw in crowds again with another... Oh, $6,000. Yeah, we're not gonna get... What do I want to do? You know what? You know what? We are going to... I'm going to do what I said I was going to do originally, which is the... What's the cost difference between these two? They're the cost the same. 70, 55, 85. Yeah, we'll just do the stick fence. Actually... Yeah, I don't think they can climb out of this, so we'll just... where do I want to put this? Do it over here. I'm going to make a very large exhibit. Hogs. $, $, $. And I want some pigs. Where do we got pigs? Piggy 1. Piggy 2. Pause that for a moment. And I need staff. Where is my staff? That is near here. Not you, not you. No, no. Actually, no, you're right there. What do you do for work? The pandas, the llamas, and the bison. So pandas, llamas, and bison. I might move these doors over here. That might make it a little easier, but you're also taking care of the hogs. the potential moneymakers. Yeah, I've used pits to keep dinosaurs in. I'm bad at measuring how high they are, so I've had a couple of times when I got some T-Rexes, and as babies, they could not get out of the pit. But once they became adults, they just smashed through the fences, no problem. I have used moats, though. Moats are good for keeping animals in their cages. But I think a pit would be more expensive than just having the cheapest fence possible. Too much grass, not enough savanna, not enough dirt, not enough fresh water. We're going to start with the fresh water. That's enough fresh water. Shelters. You want shelters. Let's go for the very large lean-to. Is that enough? No. What about the large burrow? You like the large burrow. You want large burrows so we can handle a large population. Needs more foliage, more rocks, more sand, too much fresh water. Oh, not enough savanna grass. Let's handle that now. And dirt. Just gonna say yes to that now. Yeah, I know the belugas are not happy. Not enough sand. Let's do sand next. Not enough dirt, too much savanna. Wants rocks and wants thorn bushes. 20 bucks each. Oh, that is nice. I really like having a... Oh, oh, oh. Likes having very little. That's good. But yeah, I will be using a moat once I get some dinosaurs in, because the electric fences are just way too expensive. I don't care how this exhibit looks. So long as they are happy. There are more shelters than necessary. That's the point. All right, we'll leave these guys alone. Hopefully they will breed like crazy, and we'll be able to reap the benefit. Oh, we just lost our money. How did we do last month? Lost $10,000, $18,000 we lost to construction costs. Okay, that's good. That's very good. Plus another $1,200 to animal purchases. That means we made $3,000. No, that means we made $8,000. $9,000. We made $9,000. Yeah, employee wages went down because we fired a bunch of people. Zoo upkeep costs increased a little bit because we have more animals now. Made a good amount of money from recycling benefit, $11,000. Which is, I think, because we sold this tank. Oh, that might be where the half of that $9,000 came from. Concessions were down last month, so we may have increased rates too much. But guest happiness is going up, so maybe they will start buying things again. Admissions are steady. Private donations increased, probably because we have a new animal. So yeah, we're back to positive, so... Okay. We're good. We have no pandas anymore, or... you know, polar bears, or anything. But, 1,600, can we get more animals? Can we get back some of the animals that we've been losing? Because we have absolutely lost a ton of animals just because, you know, they just die of old age and stuff. Like... where is it? It was totally right here. No, no, it's down here. Down here in the... there we go. And penguins. How much do penguins cost? Hopefully they're not too expensive. 1,100 each, so I can only get one, but they usually like to live in groups, so... unfortunate, but oh well. What else do we want to get? Anything? And I do see your comment about the easiest layout being a zoo that only has one path. I debated doing something about that. Deleting some of these side paths going between things, but I don't know. Do guests get angry if they can't see, like, a particular animal? Like, I know that's a thing in Roller Coaster Tycoon where, like, animals will get, or guests will start to get angry if, how do I word this? They just get pissed off with weird path layouts. But the AI might be a little different between them. Ooh, we have multiple of the tigers here. Let's see. What are you? Alright. So these two are the same. We can sell this one then. For 1,200. Make some money there. Yes, very good. Bottlenose Dolphin 2 can't find any food. If I can keep this down to, like, the 4 tanks, I think I should be able to afford filters for all of them. Guests can see up to 10 tiles in each direction. Huh. So you would not want an exhibit that was more than 10 tiles across, then. So that they could see the animals through the cage. Then again, I don't think any of these exhibits are actually 10 tiles across. Like, let me actually count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, no. Okay, some of the decent number of these are slightly bigger. Is that zookeeper still having trouble getting to that large poo? Don't show me the zookeeper, show me the large poo. Where's the large poo? You promised me a large poo. Where is it? I want to see it. Can't be that one, because he's just literally right there. How are you guys doing? In need of food. That's unfortunate. Oh, there's food right there. Go eat your food. Yeah, I decided to do a park the other day. Learned how the game can crash. I think I mentioned this at the very beginning of the last stream, but never really elaborated. I made a very small park that just filled up like this area here. very, very small space, and put a moat around it and just had, I think it was 50 male and 50 female Allosauruses. Cast cannot see what is behind tanks, so using a tank as a fence for another exhibit is not always a good idea. I actually saw that. I think it was on the Reddit page for Zoo Tycoon, where they apparently had... oh, how'd we do? New month. Lost $3,000. Only 44 guests came in. Guest happiness is up at least, so who knows? Hopefully these pigs will start breeding like crazy and we'll be able to make some money off them. But anyway, yeah, no, I saw that someone posted on the Reddit page their park. And, yeah, no, they had the T-Rexes behind the tank fences, which looked really nice. Like, I liked how it looked, but it did not make for a good park, according to what you just said. I don't have enough experience with it to really say one way or the other, to be honest. I did not record how much each of these was making before I raised prices, but I'm assuming we're doing okay. 4,000 is a good number. And that plain zebra's like not even 2 years old. That's definitely should not be dying of old age at this point. I think I'm going to need to grow in some respect. Maybe get the elephants back or something. Because I believe the last of these has died. Yeah, we lost the last elephant. Yeah, I noticed it wasn't visible. I just really bothered to fix it. There's also supposed to be a visual of the text chat on screen, but that's not a thing either. Hold on, let me see. I believe all I have to do is move my webcam up one. No, not that one. No, not that one. Oh, wrong webcam. Add a source. Video capture device. Yes. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I just have a big selection of dozens of backgrounds, a lot of historical events and stuff. Add a new source. Nope, that is not how that works. Let's remove that one. Yes. And properties. It does not detect. I did not have my webcam turned on. Did not have power. So I should be able to... No, this was some sort of historical event where there was like a major collapse. I don't know if anyone died. Add a new source, video capture device. Add source. There we go. That's my face. This webcam can be removed. There we go. Just start adding my face in there. It's almost there. And then put this behind that. So that has a nice little border on it. There we go. That works. And I believe I also had, though I don't have it right now. Let's see. Oh, it's a widget, not a viewer count. I don't need that. I need a chat box. Add that. All right. Well, this is just like one of a couple thousand images that I have as backgrounds from different webcomics and stores and games, random things. I just, there's like a couple thousand things there. All right, so let's see. Back to the game. Now that my webcam's working again. And there may be chat that functions. I don't know. Next time someone says something, it'll pop up. How much money do we have? Hopefully these pigs make us enough. I kinda doubt they will, but it's a hope, you know? Yeah, concessions were down too. I mean, they've been down constantly. It was 14, then 11, then 9. So hopefully it will go back up. But can't really promise anything. I suppose I could lower the entrance fee, because we don't get that much out of admission. 4,000, 3,000. We would get a lot more if we got more private donations and concessions, which we do get from guests. If you want to lag your game, you could try placing 100 mermaid statues and then placing a tank around it. That would work. Yeah, that would do it. Oh, hey, look, the chat appears on the screen. That's nice. That's good. We have that now. I have that now. I don't know why I'm using the royal we. I feel like I've been doing that for a couple hours now. Including that on stream, which is... Ooh, what genders are these? Will they be able to breed? They will not. Okay. And I don't believe we have pandas anymore. Which, if we can get pandas, I'll get pandas. Just, 5,000, we have 6,000. Just on the off chance that that might draw guests in. I would like to know what if there's, like, some sort of special function or math equation for getting guests into the park. If there is, I would love to abuse that. Because that's the thing. I come from Roller Coaster Tycoon, mostly. I did play this as a kid, but Roller Coaster Tycoon was the big game when I was little. So, yeah. I played that a lot, and I understand exactly how the guest system works, the soft guest cap, how advertising adds to it. So I guess we will see what happens. Why are you sick? Oh, because your tank is dirty. Yeah, I guess that's okay excuse. 19 admission seems to most optimal for getting guests in. That's what I want right now, because I want them to come in and buy things, so... Hopefully, the start of November, we'll be able to get some people. And see what happens. Don't have the horse anymore. I'm going to remove the horse from this guy's list so he spends more time with the other animals that he is in charge of. Right now, it kind of stinks just because, you know, we're sitting here watching a zoo. Like, I would like to get this to grow faster. But it feels like we're sort of at an impasse where it's just like, okay, yes, we're just gonna sit here and wait for stuff to happen. And I think just having more species in your zoo help attract. Yes, that I have noticed. There is usually a small spike when you get a new species and a new cap for how many guests you can expect to have. I think I had 900 when I got to about here-ish, and then adding these animals in and the aquatic animals now we're around 1,300, I believe. Oh, never mind. We're down to 800. Okay. I think this is when I increased the entrance fee, so hopefully that will spike up again. I mean, we have a zoo rating of 95, so this is a popular place. People do like it here. Everyone seems to be happy, so... And paying the higher rates for everything. That is the important part. That we have been making money. Though I would like to test that. If having more species gets you more guests. Like, have one zoo that has one animal each of 10 different species, and then have another zoo that has 10 animals from one species, but each one in its own separate exhibit. And just see sort of how it affects things, how it changes. Assuming I stick with Zoo Tycoon long enough for that. So I might play other games as well at some point in the near future. The biggest source of income from buildings in ZT1... Oh, the biggest source of income is from buildings in ZT1, yeah. That I have noticed. Concessions have been the biggest money makers here. So I wonder if I could throw down... What is the other concession that I haven't done yet? Because there is one here that does make money. Oh, petting zoo. High traffic area. I think this is the only high traffic area that has any real opening to it. Right, yeah, right there. That does not make money. Upkeep cost of $100 a month. That's not that much. We'll leave that down and hopefully it'll draw some people in. Regular merry-go-rounds. Do we have... That one I know does charge a fee. And it looks like we don't have one right now, so... We just have the ethically questionable elephant one. Start selling some of these guys. This is really helping the zoo a lot to stay afloat, selling the baby animals that we get. Yeah, I see that. Petting zoo doesn't make money, but $100 a month is not that much compared to how much we've been losing month over month. And I don't know if having more of those kind of things... I mean, I know it increases guest satisfaction, because they do enjoy going into it. I would hope so, at least. But we'll see. I think it's mostly just carousel, elephant ride, animal theater, ring toss, dinosaur cinema, stegoput, and animatronic theater. Yes. I believe there is also just a regular movie theater here. Yeah, there's the animal theater there. Oh, that's the dinosaur cinema that I was looking at. Can't afford it anyway, so oh well. The next big option I have is going to be a mass sell-off, which I think would start with the aquatic animals and firing staff for that. Just because I think that aquatics cost more over time. I mean, dinosaurs are going to cost up. Okay, we made money last month. A small amount. I think the good portion of that was because we had sold a bunch of animals, though. And, yeah, even with that, we still lost 1,500 from building the carousel and the petting zoo. The carousel does have people on it, so it is making money. Not at the rate I would hope, but... The African wild hogs still have not bred yet. Which is unfortunate, because usually they're just going around like crazy. How are our guest numbers? Staying steady with a very slight increase, it looks like. Slowly going up at about the rate that it was before. It looks like we do have a lot of guests that are leaving the park, but we don't have 100 who are angry anymore, so... progress. Yeah, we'll call that progress. I keep saying I'm gonna start selling the aquatic animals just because of the cost. But I think I'm not going to just yet. I don't know. I guess we'll see where everything goes from here. So if we start getting a ton more guests, get that build up over time, then no. It's one of the main reasons why I think this game really badly needs a fast forward button. Even though that can absolutely screw you because you'll have valuable and expensive animals die and the zoo can fall apart from that. Like losing the Asian elephants. Who cost 1,500 each. Also, restaurants are OP. They refill all guest stats except happiness. That I do know, and I have noticed it. And it does that without producing trash, so only using restaurants lowers your upkeep because you don't need many stands and restrooms, and it will allow you to have less maintenance workers. I tend to try to have just one of each kind of building, but I may start opening more restaurants around the park. Especially when we get to the dinosaur exhibit and start filling up this area. I don't think I'm going to have many small concessions areas. They do look nice, though. We'll see. Since we only have 800 people, I think I'm going to start firing some maintenance workers. We'll go down to 9. That one wasn't doing anything anyway, he was just walking on the beach. Should save us a little money. We are getting... Our guest numbers are increasing faster than they're decreasing. And now I think it's mostly just going to be a waiting game. I mean, I say that, but I could totally just start selling things to get those profits up and then build them back once we're in a better position, but oh well. get pandas off your list. I'm not going to get pandas for a while, I think. Because I do know they at least go to the exhibit and look around it. Before complete collection, you'd have to wait like a year to get restaurants in freeform mode, but CC broke the game by having rainforest restaurants unlocked at the start. Yeah, I've noticed that. Like it's an obvious first thing to put down because they make giant piles of money, but yeah. I mean, yeah. Let's compare some of these. Let's compare the nacho stand here, which made $37,000, which is a lot of money, and compare that to the Prairie Dog Cafe, which made $200,000, or the Rainforest Cafe, which made $350,000, or the regular restaurant, which is a lot older, is a lot newer than the nacho stand, which made $87,000. So the restaurant was built. It has been around for 20 months. So it's been around for a third as long, but it's made 3 times the money. Personally, I think they should rework a good portion of how, like, the research system works overall, anyway. At least in freeform. I haven't played the game nearly enough in the other modes to really comment on it in the scenario play. There we go. We're getting some babies. Little baby pigs. We lost $2,700 last month, but we did get a large uptick in admissions, which is a good sign. Carousel only lost us $10 so far. So I am optimistic. And how much could I sell a beluga whale for? 680. The sperm whale, 2,400. I am still seriously considering this as an option. 1,900. I wonder if each animal has like a specific amount it draws to a park. Like a specific number of guests. Again, like Roller Coaster Tycoon does. I mean, this is really something that I'd like to ask the developers of the game, because, yeah. Alright, I'm probably going to stream for another 45 minutes. I'm really not sure if anything's going to change between now and then. I am hopeful, but not super confident. There is this scenario, saving the marine animals, where you have to do scenario-specific research. And funnily enough, if you max out the research, you won't even need to hire staff because the animals will leave your zoo once the research is done. Huh. That is interesting. Best strategy is negligence. Yeah, I mean, honestly, when is the best strategy not negligence? In most Tycoon games, usually it's somewhat worthwhile to just sort of let things fall apart. I mean, probably not in Zoo Tycoon, at least for this kind of game. I feel like my best move here, unfortunately, would probably be to sell everything and just, you know, just zoom out, get this thing and just sell everything, sell all the animals, just completely wipe the slate clean and start over again. I kind of want to avoid doing that if I can. I mean, honestly, this section of the park here was extraordinarily profitable. When I added this portion here that things seem to start going downhill. So maybe just this section of the park. Then let it build up giant piles of money again before I do anything else. Still negative $13,000 for this month. Yeah, reworking the whole park is not out of the question, honestly. Now that I think about it, because this area here is fine. It draws enough guests to the restaurants that it makes a good amount of money. Oh, the bongos are going to be getting angry soon because looks like there's too many animals. Oh, that made them unhappy. Oh well. Like we said, negligence. Granted, I could also cheat right now, just, you know, with the pressing shift and 4 to make money thing, which has been suggested to me on a couple of occasions, but I think I'm going to try to avoid that as much as I can. Oh, I forgot this goes around here. Hold on. Actually, you know what? I am going to spend the money that I have. Now I'm going to pause it for a moment and... Okay, we still have Bigfoot, who might be immortal. I don't know how long those live, but I don't think I've ever actually seen one die. Let's see. What tank or exhibit could use an animal? The horse, I think. That'll be relatively cheap. Yeah, $1,000 bucks. Just gotta make sure to reassign the guy to it. Speaking of developers, I did contact Hank Howie, and there is a small chance Zoo Tycoon will be open sourced. It doesn't even need to be open sourced. Just like put it on Steam or something. I mean, yeah, it would be nice if it was open sourced, but yeah, just releasing it. I mean, if it does become open source, I am probably going to jump all over that because my main day thing is game development. Jaguar died too. I'm just going to blow through my cash on these things and hopefully it will draw more guests in. Oh, anteaters. The anteaters died out. But yeah, I would absolutely be open to the idea of working on at least getting a decent launcher going. Let's see. So that does have staff to look after it. That one does too. The horse, I believe I took that guy off the job. Who is close to there? Who does the camels? Oh, wow, this guy is literally just doing Bigfoot. Bigfoot gets the nice treats. Grizzly bear, moose, wild dogs, camel. Oh, yes, this guy does the camel, the black bear, which is over here, and the... That's a weird setup, but okay. Oh, because this guy handles that, okay. Saltwater crocodile, kangaroo, and giraffes. So this guy has this weird shape he goes on. We're gonna... Actually, hold on. Where's the guy that handles these cages? There he is. Llamas. Yeah, we'll have you handle the horse, too. And that should be enough, hopefully. We will leave it all alone and see what... Oh, what was that message? What was that message I got? Guests are saying the entrance fee is a really good value. If you're interested, you can already write Lua scripts in Zoo Tycoon for Zoo Tycoon 2. I have never played Zoo Tycoon 2. I own it. I'm pretty sure I own it. But I don't think I've ever written in Lua. I know it's a pretty popular language. But yeah, I mostly write in C#, C++. What else? Bit of Python. I'd probably write a launcher in Python just to modify some of the configuration files for Zoo Tycoon. Like setting it so you can have a lot more guests. Like I have this set up right now so that I could have... And we lost 4,000, but we... Okay, we lost 4,000 flat, but we spent 4,400 on animal purchases. Okay, so that's good. That's good. We're going in the correct direction. Oh, what are concessions at? Have those gone up or down? Up. Very good. Very good. We're starting to get there. Private donations were also up to about 1,000, and the recycling benefit was up a bit too. Hopefully it will go up a lot more once there are more shelters than necessary. Does that... I don't have enough money to test it, but... yeah, I learned Lua just for Zoo Tycoon 2. A lot of people do that. That's big for... I was going to say Skyrim, but not really. Minecraft. A lot of young kids' first programming language is Java, just so that they can write things for Minecraft. My first was... I think it was C++, just because it was school. Yeah, I took a class on it and made a couple small games in it. And then I ended up learning C# so I could use Unity to start making video games. Which, honestly, I would not be opposed to the idea of just completely rewriting Zoo Tycoon in Unity. Because I feel like it'd be much more performant. But yeah. Do we still have mandrills? I feel like we only have 2 of those. I don't know if they're breeding enough. Yeah, they're not breeding at all. Bring in a lot of donations, though. No one talks about them. Oh, that's because I'm only selecting the... I'm actually selecting the animals. More animals of the same type. So does that mean I would need more? My first programming language was Arduino's version of C++. Yep, I've learned that one too. I keep selecting things like I'm about to place something down, but I got no money. Ugh, it's painful. There are still more shelters. I'm going to place one more shelter. And then I am going to leave these guys. I can't place another shelter because I have no money. Oh. But yeah, I have debated trying to make a Tycoon game of any kind in Unity to toy around, and if it does go open source, I may just... If Zoo Tycoon does go open source, I may just go heavily in that. Alright, are you upset at all because there are not enough shelters? Yes, you are. Well, I just fixed that problem for you. Very good. I mean, I didn't, because that is a tiny shelter for this cage. And once I have enough money, it's probably going to be something I do is get enough for that. And wow, that's a lot of poop. That is a lot of poop. Hopefully we will be earning more money next time around. just start selling more animals, I guess. Okay, so we have 3 males, 1 female. We'll just sell one of the males. And we only have 1 hippo left. Only 1 red kangaroo, so that's going to be gone soon. The 4 original wild dogs. The moose. Those guys, those guys. Still have the original Seros. Siberian Tiger's on his own. About another half hour, and then I'm going to wrap up. Oh, there we go. They're growing up. Yay. Hopefully they will breed exponentially. There's 5 of them now. What are your thoughts on your cage, little guy? There are more shelters than necessary. Good. Yeah, we lost $2,000 last month. This is not going well, I think. I'm going to give it 1 more month, and then I'm going to start pulling the plug on some things. Yeah, our guest numbers have not changed. Which is weird. Guest happiness is still at 79. So you'd think we would start pulling a few more people in. Oh. No more wolves. Huh. I should start making sure our staff numbers reflect this. This is the snow leopard, the polar bears, and the Arctic wolf. So this guy does nothing. Except for the snow leopards. But we're going to take him off that job. And this guy, who does the Asian black bear, the yeti, the penguin. You do not do the penguin. And the snow leopard. There you go. So now you have work. It's worth it to get a little bit of extra cash flow in. Especially when we're slowly falling apart. I may cut down on some of these, too. Or I might take a moment to look up how big the tanks are supposed to be for each animal type. I'll probably do that for tomorrow's stream and then re-tank some of these into appropriately sized tanks. Maybe I'll do a little bit of research on how the game works internally, too. See if I can't parse a few things about. Thirds. Think so? I mean, I actually don't know. I mostly made these on size based upon how big the animals are, just to be like, okay, yes, no, that's... Because that actually seems like a very small tank for a sperm whale to me, but this is not an actual zoo. You know, it is a video game, so... Size is probably not as... You know... What was I gonna say? But yeah, real life, these exhibits are actually way too small for most of these animals, but except for the pigs. But this is a video game, so. I guess we'll see. I was going to try and do this without doing any kind of research on... Oh! Well, all the beluga whales were taken away. I should have sold those. Well, that is a thing that happens, I guess. You can make it worse than SeaWorld, and it would be a good thing in this game. Yes, I have noticed that. I may throw down, since we have a bit of cash right now, I may throw down a filter here. Hopefully get some of these animals back into decent health. So what do you do? Just the dolphins now? That's fine. Yeah, just take care of the dolphins, make sure they're in good health. Well, now that I know that, I'm going to wait a little while longer and see how we do for income. So we're near the end of March, and it looks like we are going to lose money. I'm going to give it through April, which will bring us about to the end of the stream. The only thing you pay for tank filters are the initial cost of the $50 every time it cleans. And I think how often it cleans, I don't know if that's on a time, or if that is based on how big and how many animals are in the tank. I mean, it should be based on time, the size of the tank, the animals in the tank, and the amount of plants in the tank, because most of the plants are natural filters. But, yeah. This one's going to need to filter a couple of times because this tank is dirty and it has a lot of animals in it. Who are sick. Is sick, would like to have a mate, and the tank is too dirty. Yeah, this lady is getting very busy with the health of the animals. Hopefully the filter will be able to handle it. Oh, let's make 100-something bucks, get rid of that path. And you, sir, are coming over here to do your job. Take care of that, please. I like how pretty much half the marine foliage is actually... Yes, that is true. Yeah, barnacles. Okay, we have seaweed and kelp. Those are plants. Yeah, sand dollars. Those are animals. Stovepipe sponge. Those are animals. Barnacles are animals. Yeah, no, you're right. It's pretty much all animals. Yeah, admission income has dropped by half, but we're getting a lot more people into the park. Okay, we made 6,000 last month. That's... Oh, I think most of that was because we sold stuff. So... ounce of doubt around there. As for how we're doing. Pigs are... doing good. We have still the original 5. Hopefully they'll breed more. If we can keep them, if we can just keep these guys breeding, eventually there'll be too many and we can start selling the older ones. And make giant piles of money. And the saltwater crocodile died. Damn it. Which is going to cause us to... Your zoo has no money. No. Really? No money? In a zoo? Alright, we are going to move some stuff around here. Those two, so you are now taking care of that tank and the orcas. This person is taking care of these two. This person is taking care of... I think I might leave this person on here and the orcas, because this one, it seems to be having trouble with staying healthy. Sperm whale doesn't seem to mind the tank being a bit dirty. What happens if I... Can I remove this? No, I can't. Oh well. I was hopeful for a second I could just like, oh hey, look, here's $5 grand just right off the bat. Nope. Not how that works. Concessions were also down a lot last month. $2,000. We will see how it all goes. Guest happiness is down to 68. Wow, 91 of them are angry. What are you angry at? No drink, no drink. You're fine, you're fine. What are you unhappy at? Nothing. What is left in his tank? I can only see one mermaid and the two... Yeah, one mermaid and the two manta rays. It's a good tank, though. It gets a lot of donations in. Oh, it might just be because of the whole port treatment thing. Animals getting taken away. "20 more minutes. We will see how everything goes, I guess." Yeah, $2,000 loss last month. Alright, we are going to start wiping out these animals. Starting with the sperm whale. Your only job is to take care of the mermaids now. I'm just going to start wiping out tanks, and if we end up getting money back in. There we go. Dolphins, let's see. Take this money that I spent. Get rid of that. And we're just going to split this in half. These two getting over here. You getting moved over here. Is this the mermaid's tank now? Okay. Yeah, no mermaids. You handle that tank. Tank 55. Oh, that was... Okay, don't continue that, please. My bad. Decent amount of trash just sort of sitting there, but, you know. I wish there was a pick up the nearest maintenance worker button. You take care of that, please. And thank you. Is this too small for you? You are okay. Very good. How about the dolphins? I'm going to sell some of you guys until there's only 4 left. Let's see. At least as long as we have 1 breeding pair. And we're going to cut this down to size. That's half. What do you think? Cannot find its mate. Oh, I think I may have deleted the mate by accident. That's unfortunate. Is that all of that? There we go. We got some money in. So my park zoo thing has been running into some serious money troubles over the past 2 years, it looks like. I think I expanded into the marine area way too quickly and lost a lot of money. So I ended up selling all of the filters and just microing all of the marine specialists to keep them clean. We've also lost a decent number of animals that I haven't had an opportunity to purchase back yet. Really, I think last stream and first half of this stream have been just sort of a comedy of errors. But I think we're starting to get back one. Yeah, I did. Well, it was a lot bigger beforehand, and I do think that... where are you going? You get back in that tank. I think the size of the tank has an effect. And this one used to be much larger. It has an effect on how dirty it gets, how quickly. So, yeah. Plus it had more animals in it, and I just sold a couple of them. Oh, good. We're getting some baby pigs. We can start selling these guys soon. 8. I'm going to wait until we start getting... Are we getting complaints yet? There are more shelters than necessary still. Okay. I'm going to wait until there's not enough room before I start selling them so that it's like, you know, these guys breed exponentially. So hopefully that will repair itself. We only have 1 plain zebra left. What happened to you guys? Get some of those and get 1 male rhino. And yeah, we'll get 2 Thompson's gazelles now that we have money. Hopefully this will get some guests into the park. Drive admissions rates up. What else do we not have right now that we can quickly remedy with a quick cash infusion? There we go. We have monkeys, we have our rhino, white tiger. Yep, that's good. That's good. We have the Yeti. We have the snow leopards. The Arctic wolves exhibit is absolutely trashed, but wow, that is dirty. Wow. I had a filter on this specifically to fix this, but to make sure this wouldn't be an issue, but there we go. That's clean again. Clean enough. Oh, my expenses just kicked in, didn't they? Yep, they did. So now we wait and hope and pray that having all these extra animals is going to be driving more people to the park. Because our customer satisfaction is back up to 75, which isn't bad. But yeah, I just wiped out a good portion here. So I'm probably going to do a little more too. Maybe cut off this section here. I think I'll do that now. Probably in half, I'd say, would work best. Turn this into a real Sea World, you know, just ruin the animals' happiness. And this exhibit is getting drained, which I have no idea if that costs money or saves money in the long term. There we go. Now we just have a big empty pit. Not too bad. The tank is not big enough for the number of animals, but they are still happy, so still considered suitable for them. And as I said, hopefully we will be drawing some guests to the park now. Oh boy, the moose died too. All of our animals just don't last. Like, I need to make the cages decently large so that they can breed. But at the same time, it's just like, maybe the animal that is happy and well cared for could live for like an extra 6 months. How is our guest numbers doing? Guest attendance is dropping a lot. Ugh. Which is weird because it's cheap to get in here and we do have money going toward advertising. Maybe us getting these animals in. Oh, look at the baby tapir. It's tiny. Little brown thing. Yeah, I'm hoping the fact that we are getting more animals now will get those admissions up. We still have the tiger, that's good. These cages all still have something in them. That one doesn't. I'm surprised the wolves died out. There was a decent number of those, and I think I kept it at 4 at least. 1,500 each. We're doing it. Okay. Back to these guys. One of my marine specialists is going to go. Because 3 of them handling 4 tanks is too much. Number 4, you're the higher number, so you're just gone. That's the philosophy I'm using for this. Let's see. Now, one should be able to hand 2 tanks. This one's handling the Great White Shark and the Orcas. Let's move the entrance to over here. And assign you to these 2 tanks. And plop you down in there so you can clean it up. Thank you. 10 more minutes left till the end of the stream. And I feel like we're in a better position. I feel like we have a... those numbers don't look great. These numbers don't look great either. I sold 30,000 worth of stuff and only made 8,000. But I am hoping that these pigs help save us, and maybe some of these animals will breed a bit more. We'll have a sustainable supply of animals. And we're back to the negative. Good timing on me saying that one. Please keep this filter in good working order. Please and thank you. I think we'll also get rid of some of this path too. And how much do these things? Yeah, they have an upkeep cost. Not really going to be penny pitching at all. This whole section here might need to go too, because since we got rid of these tanks, traffic over here has pretty much died. I might rebuild this area here closer to the entrance. That might give it a better opportunity to make some money. Like, maybe over here-ish. Maybe change the theming of this little plaza here to ocean theming, and then have the pools over here, and maybe have that stretch out into like sort of a moat thing between here and the dinosaur exhibits, which will be back here, in theory. Guest happiness is at 84. Okay, that bounced back pretty quickly. Half an hour-ish. I think the fact that I refilled a lot of these empty cages helped out a bit. Hold on, pause 1 second. Who is managing this cage? Nobody is managing this one. Let's see. Who is managing what? Alright, you got that. Rhino, tiger, and chimps, yep. Mandrill, orangutan, anteater. You're good, you're good. You've got too much on your plate. I might remove the hogs from you and give the hog work to a new guy who handles this, if I don't find anyone who has too little on their plate. I mean, this guy who's handling Bigfoot, he has nothing, literally nothing on his plate right now, because all he's doing is handling Bigfoot, because we don't have any unicorns right now. So yeah, I'll hire one more guy. Oh, you needed sufficient funds in order to buy them. That's interesting. I didn't actually know that. I thought you could just hire them for free and then not pay them because you're in debt. That's unfortunate. And the American bison population dropped too. There's only one left. Huh. I guess we're going to see how this all goes. Oh, I have enough to hire one now. Good. You are assigned to those 2 places. Have fun. Oh, and I may have taken someone off the moose exhibit. Nope, this one's assigned. Okay, hopefully they'll get to it eventually. Whoever it is. It looks like it might be this guy here who's just walking up there now. That dude. Let's remove this here. It was a nice little touch to have that going over the sand so that people could, you know, walk around the beach, but there's not enough stuff here and not enough business to warrant it. Let's see what's making and losing money here. That's losing money. We'll get rid of that. Drink stand is losing money. And the guest shop? Guest shop is losing money. We're just going to get rid of those. And probably rebuild them somewhere over here. I try to make an effort to have just one of everything. If I can, you know, keep the whole park sort of unique, looking like an actual zoo or amusement park. But yeah, that might not be an option. I might need to abuse the restaurants a bit. I'll leave the rest of those alone. And what kind of bison is this? That is male. Let's get a female. Drop one in there. Hopefully they'll make a good pair and get the population up. Snow leopards are gone, which is unfortunate. It would be really nice if we got paid every time we got one, but I know that'd be kind of broken, and you'd just have a park with nothing but snow leopards. $2,400. We have enough for 2 of these. Is someone managing this one? Yes, yes, they are. Good. And is the Yeti... No, I'm not going to be able to afford another Yeti. That's unfortunate. Oh, well. More baby pigs. Good. There are still more shelters than necessary, though, which is a little odd. Alright, so we lost $6,000, but we also spent $6,300 on purchases. So we are... Every time I spend money, we're making money, but every time I don't spend money, we're not making money. So... That sounds like a theme, and I can't spend money right now because I have no money to spend. That is a pickle. Oh, are the penguins fed? Do you have a... Nope, nobody is looking after the penguins. Alright, hold on. Who do we have available? And how many penguins are in here? Just... Okay, just one. One of them died. Or got taken away. Not you. Not you. You're not close enough. The jaguar, the black leopard, lions, African, blah, blah, blah. Asian black bear, the yeti, and the snow leopard. Hey, guess what, guy? You just got a new job. Yeah, he's managing a lot, but that should be fine. I don't know what the actual ratio is for employees managing tanks. I think it's 5, but I think I had 3 just to make sure everyone was well taken care of. Attendance is still low. I was hoping for it to get up to like 2,000-ish near the end of this run, but it looks like nobody is coming to our zoo. Well, okay, people are coming to our zoo, but everyone's leaving very quickly. And our concessions income is at an all-time low. What are people saying? Are they saying anything? Sea Dog Stand 1 is too crowded. Polly's Popcorn is too crowded. I'm gonna end the stream in a minute. But yeah, next time I have a big cash infusion, I might move this restaurant, like get rid of this one and rebuild it over here where it's gonna be more likely to be profitable. But yeah, that will be something for next time. The zoo is still alive. We are losing money hand over fist, but not to the rate as we were before. Yeah, we're getting there, I think. Hopefully. Maybe. Do I want to save it? Yes, I am actually going to save it this time. Yay. And yeah, that's it.